Good morning. I'm Allison. Welcome to my channel. Today I have decided to do a makeup get ready with me slash first impressions slash tutorials with not only like affordable drugstore makeup, but some of it is from the dollar store. Now, when I say dollar store, I've got to point this difference out because I'm probably really stupid saying this. There's Dollar General, which has lots of items, generally pretty cheap. Some stuff's $1, but not everything's $1 at Dollar General. Family Dollar. Well, Family Dollar also has stuff that is cheap and $1, but not everything's $1. I went to a Dollar Tree, like a literal Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is the one that everything is $1. So, generally, the couple that I've been to in my town, they are not stocked with lots of stuff at all. Like, they barely have anything in terms of makeup products, or oftentimes the selections at any of these stores don't have a light enough shade range for me. They tend to carry and stock only medium to darker skin tone complexion items, and like they don't even like have an option for something that's like me. They start at beige, and I'm like porcelain, ivory, fair, whatever. It's the lightest color is, that's what I am everywhere I go. So some of my makeup today will be literally $1 from a dollar type cheapo store. Some of it will be drugstore, inexpensive. The only thing that will not be is my brushes. I only use Bougie brushes, but that's actually a joke. Most of my brushes, I have a few Morphe brushes, but other than that, I use MAC, Laura Mercier, like higher end stuff. I'm a brush girl like that. The cheap thing I use will be this beauty sponge. It's e.l.f. brand. It's from Walmart. The other thing that I use is this handy dandy Mary Kay. It was cheap, but again, it's not like drugstore. You can't just find it anywhere. It's from Mary Kay. But I'm sure a drugstore sells this. And by drugstore, I mean Walmart, because the markup at actual places like CVS is too much for some stuff. So without further ado, follow me now. Hi guys, if you hear noise in the background, that's probably my air conditioner. Because I live in southwestern Louisiana. And here in southwestern Louisiana, we not only have heat, we have high humidity. And what I mean by that is today, currently, it's 64 degrees. Where does it show the humidity? I don't know those things. Oh, 99%. Okay, 99%. I'm not lying. Look at this right now.
64 degrees. Humidity. Okay. So I'm sweating. I'm just
sitting here sweating. Last night I had the heater on because our weather in the springtime, winter is really whack. So like a couple days ago it was really cold. It was like 50 degrees. And then today the high is like 72. And then again, humidity is freaking 99% today. So I think it's rainy out today. And that's what I mean. Like sweating. Just sitting here sweating. So I had to put the AC on. The hard part about making this video will be the fact that I have, and on a daily basis, I use different price points of products, alright, or tools or implements, whatever. Like I literally have Dior for some things, and then I top it off with LA Colors, which is $1 at any sort of dollar store. So this will be a challenge for me because I will also be using a product I absolutely hate because it's the only thing that I have that's dollar store cheap, and that's my foundation. As far as foundation goes, Bougie when it comes to, like, not even Bougie, you know, but like Lancome is probably one of my favorites. Urban Decay, like things that are not just, you know, under $15, under $10. I'm using a $5 foundation today, Wet n Wild Photo Focus. I know this has been highly, highly reviewed by lots of beauty gurus on the internet. I have no idea. I think it's because it comes on smooth and really pretty, but after that, it slides off. It's really nasty. It does not fill pores. It just doesn't have good coverage after a while. It's actually a super disappointment because literally the color porcelain is perfect for me. It is so hard to find a foundation with not only the light color but also an undertone that goes with my skin, because I'm somewhere between neutral and warm. Most things turn out pink or orange on me, and this one doesn't go pink, orange, or even yellow. And so there are good things about it, but it's like, I wish it were better. So I just use my Urban Decay All Nighter instead because it's better. Okay, this will be fun. I am going to do my eyebrows with Maybelline brow products, which I think are really, really good. And don't know why, I went to Anastasia Beverly Hills brand and kind of converted over that because their dip brow pomade works for me so well. I really like that stuff, but I'm going to make do with my Maybelline. I cannot find my eyebrow pencil from Maybelline, which is probably one of my favorites. It's one end is just like the brow pencil and the other end is like a poofy spongy tip with powder on it. That's probably the best thing. Then I of course try like every brow product that they make, that they always come out with, and I'm always seeing a really cool advertisement like in a magazine or something for it, and so I like always have to go and get it because you see these brows. I don't even have to close in on them, okay? Like you can tell that I barely have any. There's like 14 hairs maybe between the two, and these things are awful to work with. What I will be doing is I'm going to be using an angled brush with a spoolie on the other end and this Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Gel. Now, generally I don't like this stuff that much, but I think that's why I'm going to use this and then spoolie and see how that goes. And then I really like this Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer, and I use the color blonde because I'm clearly blonde. And the reason I don't like just like using this, it's not enough to fill in all the spaces. This stuff will fill it, but it gets very dark very quickly. New beauty hack. So I put tape on my hand the other day and, you know, de-stickify it before using it on my eyes, because for these hooded, creasy, like non-existent mobile space, yeah, and I get the best line and definition when I use tape. Anyway, I put product on the tape, and that way it doesn't get on your actual skin and hands, so then you just peel it off and throw it away. It's a pretty cool idea. So here's this Tattoo Studio, and as you see, it comes with a kind of floofy, here I'll put it against my skin because that's nice and light, floofy little brush. You can't really directly put it on, I can't, because it's super duper pigmented and strong, but this is a color blonde. And let me just show you on my sweet little product holder. Okay, so I'll be doing my brows off camera. I'm gonna start from here. Very quickly too. But you see how much color is put on, and I literally, you saw that, I only dipped a smidgen. So for some people, I think this will work really, really well. I bet you if drag queens wanted to do it, this will be perfect because it will put so much color on at once, and I don't think you need to have actual brows for it. You can probably just paint it on your skin. Okay, eyebrows part 1 is finished, and this stuff, like I said, is really pigmented. I don't think this will work for anyone lighter than me. Now, because in the back of my head, you'll see my hair is like platinum blonde. This is my natural color. I don't even know what color to call it. It's probably like a dark blonde, light brown. I think it's ash. I'm not even sure. But anyhow, yeah, this stuff is a little hard to work with when you use it with the brush, but it covers so well. That's why it's probably called tattoo. So if you're not really, if you don't have a deft hand at makeup, I would not suggest using Tattoo Studio, but I would use a brow pencil if I were you, and find the one with the floofy on the end. So I'm working with what I already own, which is a shite ton of stuff for real. But I don't have drugstore eye primer. I'm Bougie AF when that comes to that. I use MAC or Urban Decay, and they're the best. That's why I use them. Alright, so what I'll be doing is my concealer, and I use that as my base. The concealer I use is NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Contour Concealer, and my color's Fair, go figure, 0.01.5, and I love, love, love this stuff. Alright, I have to have my fan on. It's on low though. Do you want to hear it on high? It's a Blizzard type. It's called Blizzard. The Holmes. Oh, Lucy. Lucy always barks. Lucy is one of my dogs. She's a Pomeranian. I'm a Pomeranian. Team Pomeranian. I use Black Radiance brand True Complexion HD Corrector in this peach color because I do have a lot of darkness around here. And the brush I use for that is a Bare Minerals Max Coverage Concealer brush. You know, pat it in. So next I will go with my NYX. Jeffrey, it will be awesome to meet him and hang out with him, especially because we can like palm bond. And speaking of bond, y'all, this stuff is not moving. It is awesome. Although there's, you know, negative points, because look how dark my brows are. They're like brunette. That tattoo stuff sticks, and it's very good for that. Also, a hack I did yesterday with this one product that I absolutely hate for its intended purpose. It's NYX Proof It, like waterproof top coat for mascara. It leaves a disgusting, like, clearish, whitish film on, like, it looks like jizz got, like, caught on your eyelashes when you use it over top of stuff. But I put it on my eyebrows because I couldn't find my Anastasia brow gel. Holy cow, this stuff is awesome for that. And it works really well as a primer for eyelashes, and then it does keep things waterproof. Another thing about NYX is this stuff and this tattoo studio, they dry very quickly. Like if you put 2 streaks here and wait 2 seconds or have that fan running, it will dry up right away. So make sure you're quick with blending. Don't do everything like most people do on their tutorials where they like highlight their whole face with the concealer. It will stay just like that. You'll have like a marijuana leaf stuck in your forehead with this stuff. It is, I can't say how much I love it. And you know it's like $6 at Ulta, okay? I mean, come on. It is so good for the price. I can't get over it. It was quite a fair amount because I have quite an anyway, blah blah blah. I do it all over my eye. Like I said, I don't have a primer because I'm just too fancy for all that. I messed that up. I messed my eyebrow. This is why I don't do my eyebrows first, like, ever. Except for this video where I was like, I'm going to do it today. This way. Dampen that, because otherwise it just really won't blend. You see how it just sticks on my skin? I better get doing this really quickly. However, these things can be found in, you know, Walmart. It's CoverGirl and Black Radiance, and again, I got this one on sale for like $1, $1.50. It's pretty awesome. And it's just 3 beautiful colors of purple. So I may be doing a purpley plum vibe today. And this is CoverGirl True Naked Jewels palette, and it's got some gorgeous colors in it, and they are highly pigmented. They're really good. I don't know. Anyway, let me think about my makeup look, and then I'll get back to y'all. Literally, there's not a lot of nude. I don't have a lot of nude nude. That either. I don't do nudes. No, I don't do those kind either. I don't have a lot of matte colors because I didn't know. I'm like shiny, shimmery, sparkly girl, so I didn't know you use matte colors, and this is like a new thing to me. So I'm trying to find matte colors in any of my palettes, and here we have an LA Colors, which I'm sure was $1 at one of those dollar stores. It's like it's called the Nude Eyeshadow Palette. It's pretty. They're all warm browns. I'm gonna have to use this matte color. That dark brown is pretty dark. I don't know. They're not really highly pigmented though. I tried them already. This almost is matte, but it's got a slight sheen to it. So I'm going to be using that one. This is clearly a matte plum color, which I will be using. So we'll see how this look turns out with that peach shade, that kind of light mauve shade, that dark brown shade, and the plum shade as my matte colors to build like a kind of shadowy thing. So let's get started. Sidetrack story time. Alright, and I am throwing some shade right now, okay? But I know I'm not alone in my shade throwing on this one. I got the Kylie Jenner $360 brush set. This is from Dillard's. It's a department store. If you haven't heard of it, it's a department store down south, and it's probably the best department store ever. Anyway, this was just at holiday time, and I was like, this is awesome. It's easy. It'll be fine just for travel. I think it was $29, no, probably $39. It was probably too expensive for one. $29 or $39. But look, it's the same exact as the Kylie Jenner one, and it's like cheap vinyl lame quilted look to it, and it opens up and it has a flap. All these were wrapped with a plastic thing. There was like 8 brushes that came with. They're all double-ended, so I mean, to me it's a good deal. Now, are they great? A few of them are really good for certain things. Like this one has a really good poofy. It's a stiffer one, but this, like, you know, round dome-ish shape is good for blending, and this side's good for putting on color. You know, there's some good things. This as a contour brush, it'll deposit color. So I know it's because they're synthetic too. And in fact, the thing I used for my eyebrows was this thing, this double-ended one. And I don't have them all here right now with me, but this was Dillard's. 34, I want to say it was $29 or 30 some dollars, okay? Probably the same quality, maybe a little less, but oh my god, at least this part. So when I first watched Jeffree Star, he was the first one I saw to do the review on this. $360, really? Because I have expensive brushes, but I swear all of my brushes added up would not even equal to $360, and I have like 20, 40 brushes, something silly like that. Anyway, there's my shade at that Kylie Jenner palette, and by the way, I had to go get this because I put it in the Goodwill pile, setting aside. One, I have like a billion, but 2 is junk. Total plasticky junk. And these aren't even that awesome, but heck, I bought them, so I'm going to use them. Anyway,